If Medicare increased your premium because of your income, you may be able to lower it, but only if you appeal it correctly. And most people don't even know that this is an option. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through when you can appeal an IRMAA decision, how the process works, and what you need to do to appeal it correctly. For those new to our channel here, I'm Joseph Pate, better known as Medicare Joe, and in my Medicare IRMAA explainer video linked below, as I mentioned, we work with high income earners all the time getting onto Medicare, and appealing the IRMAA decision is a huge part of lowering their total cost when they get onto Medicare. So mainly this video is going to walk you through how you can actually appeal IRMAA, but just to start off, what IRMAA is, as I explained again in our Medicare IRMAA explainer video, it is the income related monthly adjustment amount that they add to your standard Part B and Part D premiums based on you being a high income earner. So if you're looking for more information on what IRMAA actually is, that video will be linked below in the description. This video again is going to focus more on those that are affected by IRMAA, how they can appeal it, what qualifies as a life-changing event to get them to appeal it. So the first step in understanding, how to appeal IRMAA is, when can I actually appeal the IRMAA decision? And in the eyes of Medicare, you need what's called a life-changing event to appeal an IRMAA decision. So what I mean by that is, when we look at IRMAA, it's based off of your tax return from 2 years ago. So if you were a high income earner to date this video back in 2024, but you now are retired, that income has now been reduced in 2026, that's no longer the case, right? You've had a life-changing event, you retired. So you actually can appeal that IRMAA decision that they have for your Medicare premium because of that life-changing event. So there's other ones that are available. I'm going to list them here on the screen, where your income no longer is what it was before, ultimately. So retirement is the biggest one. People that were working, they're now retired, income's completely changed. Reduction in hours, people that were working full-time, semi-retired, they're now part-time. That is an appealable option. Marriage, divorce, death of a spouse, if you've had some type of changes with how you're filing your taxes, single, married, etc., because of those, that is a life-changing event. Other ones that we see more and more now actually is loss of pension income, as well as loss of maybe rental properties that you own, income producing properties that you've now sold, and that income is not coming in anymore. So again, you need to have a life-changing event in order to be able to appeal an IRMAA decision. You cannot appeal the IRMAA decision simply because you think the premium that they want to charge you is unfair. You need to have one of these things that allows you to qualify for an appeal. So IRMAA appeals actually work because, like I mentioned before, Medicare is going based off of your tax return from 2 years ago. They have no way of knowing the current status of your income. So they're only using the documented option that they have on record to assess this increase in premium to you. Now, if your income has gone down due to one of those qualifying events, you can request with the Social Security office to reassess your premium based on the new current information today, your new current income, instead of the past documented income that they have. Now, again, as I mentioned in my prior video, there's certain one-time triggers that happen that are not considered life-changing events that you can appeal. So if you sold property and that's why you have an IRMAA, you can't appeal that. It was an action that you took in that year that increased your income. Roth conversions are a big one we see. Capital gains, if you sell stock and you have a large capital gain. Distributions from an IRA account that are now taxable in that year. The reason those are not appealable is because they're not life-changing events. So now that we've talked about what an appeal is, when you can do it, how to actually submit an appeal is very straightforward for a lot of folks. And it's basically a form that you fill out, Form SSA-4 form. I'm going to link it below in the description so you can pull up the PDF. And you'll notice that on the first page here, it's going to have those brackets that show you what your income adjustment amount is. But that's just for you to put your first name, your social security number at the top. The second page, which I'm going to put up on the screen here as well, this is what you're actually filling out. So if I was to walk you through it here, that first step one, you're going to put in what the life-changing event you had was by checking the box, and then you're going to put the date of the life-changing event when it occurred. Step 2 is the reduction in income that has already occurred. So if that's you retired and now this is your set income for this year, you would put the new updated income that is there. The third step would be for any anticipated reductions in the next following year. So an example of this would be you were working full time last year. This year you retired and you received a severance pay or something like that. But now next year, that's going to be completely gone and your income's going to be even lower. You're able to anticipate reductions in the next upcoming years as well. So along with page 1 and 2, you need to provide what's called documentation. So what they consider that is proof that this life-changing event has occurred. So you'll notice that this is the life-changing event. And this is the evidence of what we need to provide as far as documentation to be able to qualify for this appeal and submit it correctly. Now, when you have this completed form filled out, you have your documentation. Where do you submit it? Well, you can mail it or hand deliver it to your local Social Security office, or you can simply upload it online to ssa.gov. The upload document section will allow you to upload that PDF along with the documentations right in your portal. Important to remember, appeals are not automatic. You must submit the form, provide documentation, and then follow up if needed. So again, for this video, here's what you really need to remember. Number 1, you can appeal an IRMAA if you have a qualifying life-changing event. It's based on your tax return, again, from 2 years ago versus now, if there's been a change there. You'll use form SSA 44. Again, it's linked in the description below for reconsideration on the income adjustment that they have assessed to you. And you want to provide that documentation and act quickly, because every month that you don't do it, you're paying that higher premium. Again, this video is mainly about how to appeal IRMAA if you have a qualifying event. If you want more info on what IRMAA actually is, if you haven't seen that video yet, it's linked below, and I'll also pin the comment so you can access that video to learn more about what IRMAA actually is. And if you're on Medicare or about to be on Medicare and you want to make sure you're setting everything up accurately, making the right choices, click the link below. You can schedule a call with our team. One of our team members can walk you through your specific situation, make sure you're getting everything handled accurately. If you like this video, found value from it, hit that like button. It helps push our content out to other individuals just like yourself. And if you're researching Medicare, click the red subscribe button. We break down videos like this every single week, and you'll be updated when we post a new one. Thanks for watching.